Miami team bus arrived at the arena. Traffic getting in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here, DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams.
David Aldridge, thank you. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bjelica is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard. And for Minnesota, they've got Towns. McDaniels is out there with Edwards. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Russell in at the point. Well, and this must be a time of year when teams are still working on their chemistry, Clark. Everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, Kevin, you would hope that being comfortable and having good chemistry would be a given by now, even though it's still early. There's not a ton of time for the feeling out process in the NBA because the games come so rapidly.
Here's Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Oladipo's got 5.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
Russell passes to Towns. The baseline J, and that one good.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Hero passes to Bjelica. Edwards against Butler. Oladipo right side. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good. And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 11 rebounds and 4 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
The Heat leading by 3. Out to the wing. There's the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Here's Hero. Covered by Beasley. Passes it to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Knocked loose. In transition, here comes Miami. 18 feet out. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Russell. It's another look. Left side, Towns. Over Adebayo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The inside-outside game of Towns very solid. Not many big men can match him in that department.
Pass to Adebayo. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Edwards trying to get open as Butler lays it up off the glass. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Beasley outside. Towns against Adebayo. Towns, no luck. Miami's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. The wide open look here for Oladipo. It's Bielitsa. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Deep two from Russell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Oladipo taking his time here. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we'll be right back after this. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about
these guys work so hard, and they're young and they're professional with it. That you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Achua in at the 4 spot. The Timberwolves trail. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Stolen by Rubio. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
That'll be a 5-second call. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Adebayo. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Butler up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. And the Heat lead by 3.
You know, I think Butler had a pretty good mid-range game coming in. You know, he was drafted 30th back in 2011.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man. I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about a look at Jimmy Butler? He's coming off an excellent season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Malik Beasley. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Takes the 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Rubio.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, "We're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies." Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. The Heat also with a sub. Heroes checked in. And he sinks the second. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Poked loose. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Russell with it. Butler covering. Russell passes to Rubio. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
The Heat trail by 3. And here's Dragic. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Russell from long range. And another three for Minnesota.
And I thought the defender played that one pretty well, but Russell with that quick trigger release like a staple gun.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last-second attempt this time. Ricky Rubio has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kennedy J. Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Ricky Rubio. He had 14 points and 2 steals. He's been a different player than he was. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ricky Rubio has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels, D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. Then there's Towns, and it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. Here's Russell, banked in off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
6 to shoot. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Hits the jumper in space. Oladipo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's so good at shooting while in.
Oh, what a dunk!
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Right wing from the corner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be the 3rd of the 6-game road trip. Adebayo, and he makes that one. Adebayo's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And that one, good. McDaniels got the lead back up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Oladipo. He's got 7. The pass to Hero. There's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 12.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Beasley inside. Bielitz is there. Here's McDaniels, and he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Out left to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to Adebayo. And rejection by McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Edwards. Then for the Heat, Achua, he's checked in for Butler. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. To the inside, and the layup falls. McDaniels got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for McDaniels, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Malik Beasley. And then for Miami, Aldridge comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Bielitsa. Oladipo against Rubio. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. A nice shot by Aldridge.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And then Culver with the dunk.
Strong on that drive to get upstairs and throw it down.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Dragic. They double him with Russell. Dragic finds Oladipo. Aldridge wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists now in the game. Rubio against Dragic. Rubio outside. Count that one. 16 points for him.
And, you know, with all due respect, hey, that's a mistake by the defense. You want to close off the lane and force Rubio to shoot from outside.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves lead by 8. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's tipped, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Culver passes to Okogie. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
They get it back. Reed tries again. Misses at the rim. The Heat trail by 7. Deep 2 from Robinson. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got assist number 8 now on the night. Russell against Oladipo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bielitsa. He checks in for Achua. Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. Edwards against Butler. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge's shot is good.
Boy, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Here's Edwards. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oladipo for 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. And stolen by Russell. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Butler on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You could see it all the way. It was obvious. I mean, Butler has a shoot-first mentality.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're ahead by 10. A minute 50 left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beast mode in the painted area. Karl Anthony Towns. Hard to match up with him. His size and skill set, top level.
Towns with the steal. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And that one's good. Towns.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Free throw good, Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oladipo against Rubio. Passes to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Look, It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's McDaniels, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
Rubio against Oladipo. Pass to McDaniels. Right side Jones. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most hyped international prospects ever. Scouts were right about his ability to manage the game, though.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step